Hi everyone, Michael Cavacini here, and welcome to another one of my Revisiting Saw videos. Today we're going to revisit Jigsaw. If you haven't watched my other videos about the Saw franchise, go check them out. We revisit each and every movie in this franchise, and today it is Jigsaw. Please like and subscribe to my channel. So like this video, subscribe to my channel. Check out my website, michaelcavacini.com. If you do not own a copy of Jigsaw and would like to, down below is a link, so you click that, buy yourself a copy. And feel free to comment down below with your thoughts on this movie. So following the epic finale to the series in 2010, there were no longer new Saw movies to enjoy every year. Then, in 2017, Jigsaw was unleashed upon the world. Is it any good? Let's talk about it. So directed by the Spierig brothers, who I've never heard of and haven't done much since Jigsaw, seem to serve two purposes. This movie operates as a soft reboot for the franchise, and it expands on the lore already established in the films that preceded. Jigsaw does a decent job with both. However, it's my least favorite sequel of all the Saw movies. The film has a slick look to it rather than the gritty, raw aesthetic of previous entries. While I understand that this was done intentionally as a way to modernize Saw for a new audience, it made me miss what came before it. Hannah Emily Anderson, who portrays Eleanor Bonneville, a passionate admirer of John Jigsaw Kramer's work, is the most interesting and likable character in this film. Her obsession with Kramer results in Eleanor building replicas of many of the most famous traps in the franchise. This reveals one of the most intriguing moments in Jigsaw. Aside from Eleanor, I didn't care for anyone else in the movie, aside from Tobin Bell, of course, who's always delightful. I had no vested interest in any of the other characters' existence. Therefore, I didn't really care if they lived or died. Many slasher movies suffer from this. In the beginning, one of the characters says, "No, that's not creepy at all." This line is meant to get a chuckle out of fans, but all it did was make me groan because it took me out of the situation, and the film, it took it less seriously. So, like in pro wrestling, the idea is to provide fans with a story that's so compelling that we willingly suspend our disbelief and get lost in the artistic creation before us, rather than provide meaningful character development. The writers threw a one-liner at us that ran contrary to the tone and intelligence for which the Saw films are known. Charlie Clouser does a wonderful job with the score of this movie, as he always does. 8 movies in, he somehow continues to innovate and reinvent the oral landscape of these films. And he does the same here. The iconic Zepp theme is present, yet all the music has a fresh, modern sound to it. Jigsaw, as with the other Saw movies, has twists at the end. They are decent, but I wasn't blown away. It's revealed that we have yet another accomplice helping Jigsaw create his traps. This has been done to death, and this particular accomplice is the least likable in the series. So I didn't care when this moment was unveiled. These sorts of surprises need to take place across the span of multiple movies, not just one. So rushing it like this is precisely why it's meaningless, not to mention chronologically confusing. Perhaps the most intriguing part of Jigsaw is trying to figure out how John Kramer could possibly still be alive and playing his games when he's supposed to have been long dead. The payoff is mediocre at best, resulting in a storyline that feels more shallow and superfluous than any other entry in the Saw franchise. Jigsaw isn't very good. It's a mindless piece of horror cinema that's slickly produced but lacks any heart and soul. If it didn't have John Kramer in it, Jigsaw would be even worse. Tobin Bell is the saving grace in this unnecessary sequel that failed to reinvigorate the franchise in a meaningful or substantive way. This is unfortunate because it took nearly a decade for it to come out. Game over indeed. What are your thoughts on Jigsaw? Do you like it? Do you hate it? I just think it's pretty much crap. Of course, it's worth watching just for the sake of seeing why it's crap. But, and of course, Tobin Bell's fantastic, but that's pretty much it. It's just not very good. But feel free to comment down below. Let me know your thoughts on Jigsaw. Do you love it? Do you hate it? And why? Once again, please like this video, subscribe to my channel, and check out my website, michaelcavacini.com, for even more great content. And I look forward to talking to you soon. Have a great one. Bye.